guess it's safer. Plan on finding love a little later. This came too soon, and I'm not too sure what to make of you. And all of these butterflies, suddenly you're always on my mind.
Hello from Petco Park in beautiful down. So almost ready to get underway. And towing the slab in this one, Michael King. What do we need to know here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Off the mark there, and it's 1-1.
Albies is playing on the road, so you know that means he's been FaceTiming with his pet fish. This guy owns a few home aquariums, and it's no secret he likes talking to his fish when he's away. In fact, Albies had cameras installed so he can check on the fish anytime he wants.
That's off the inside corner. Now 2-2. Line drive. Reaching down and makes the grab. Here's Acuna now.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. King, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Here's Matt Olson. And a sweeper misses for a ball.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Here's the pitch to Olson. That one missing inside. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch-to-pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt. Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Marcell Ozuna, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. And we're back. And going for Atlanta, Grant Holmes.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
We go to the bottom of the first. Luis Arraez stands in. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Ripped on the ground to second. Over to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. And here is Jackson Merrill. And that misses. And that's ball one.
1-0.
And another ball.
That ball's foul.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. That one gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Rudder takes off. Ball misses.
No strike.
Safe at second, and that was not close. And the right-hander deals. And that one fouled off. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. So digging in now for San Diego, Gavin Sheets. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
That one fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Up and in, and it's 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Misses, and the count's full.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there. It bangs off the Western Metal Building, and it's gone. A home run. They must be going crazy in the dugout. It's 2-0. 2 outs, nobody on. Here's Machado. Swings through that.
0-1's the count.
Just missed. 2 out, space is empty. Swings through that one for strike 2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Two down, nobody on. Outside low, and the count is even 2-2. And that one is inside. I've gotten to call some incredible NLDS games here at Petco Park between the Padres and their fierce rivals, the LA. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Back here in San Diego, top of the second. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris II. And he takes a strike. Harris, 24 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2019. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
That one missed. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So here's Riley now. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Riley used to be a pitcher back in the day, Boog. In fact, fans used to give him a hard time in his rookie ball days because he started the season with a long slump. He'd get messages questioning if he should go back to pitching, but it turns out he made the right choice.
1 out, base is empty.
2 strikes.
Swing and a pop-up. Bogarts corrals it, and there's 2 down. Digging in, Stuart Fairchild. And a swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And it's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that one's a little bit low. And that is ball 1. And down on strikes. And it's a 1-2. We head to the bottom of the second. And the batter now, Jake Cronenworth. And first offering is fouled off. Ball 1 there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 1-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Two the count.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
He was all over that one. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out.
Cronenworth runs. Pitch in for a strike. And safe. It's a stolen base. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Fairchild moving under this one. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And a foul ball. The 0-1. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Runner on at third, one gone. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Batting ninth, the designated
Here's
hitter,
Jason Hayward.
Hayward.
Swing and a miss.
0-1.
And that is out of play. Cronenworth on third with 2 out. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Back here at Petco Park. New inning getting started, and now it's going to be Sean Murphy. King back to work. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
0-1 the count.
Change up right there. Just pulled the string.
Strike two.
0-2 is the count.
Hit in the air, center field. Merrill in position. And it's caught for the out. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Nick Allen. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. One down, base is empty. Just missed. Swing and a foul straight back. The other way, and there's a hit. And now the lineup turns over with one away.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Man at first, one away. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And there's two away. Throw over to first. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout.
1-0.
This one in the dirt. And that misses off the outside edge.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Luis Arias. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Harris makes the grab. One pitch and one out. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. He popped out to the catcher his first time up. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Arise over at first with one away. Next pitch is outside.
With Tatis at the plate, we're looking at a player that is never going to be considered boring. He's an electric player that manages to make plays.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And they add a couple more. It's 4-0. One out, base is empty. Next up is the cleanup spot for the Padres. Gavin Sheets. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Still only one out here in the inning. Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. One out. Runner at second. Manny Machado, the next up for the Padres. And the first offering is not close. Inside and it hit him.
Take your base.
Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres.
Second baseman.
1 for 1 with a single so far.
Cronenworth.
And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
In the air out to center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts. Fly to left his first time. Fought off foul. First and second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third. And it's even up.
That's inside.
The shortstop takes the ball.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. First and second, 2 down. And a swing and a miss. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. On to the fourth, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Now he steps off to reset. Slider right there.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up into this point.
Check swing on an 0-2. Appeal to first, and he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Matt Olson up to the plate. He reached on a walk his first time.
Olson.
That clips the corner. And there's a foul ball.
Ooh, he missed a mistake right there.
Strike three, and that's two in a row. Two down, bases empty. Here's Marcelo Zuna. Outside low, 1-0. Next offering is fouled back. And there's a ball. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. High fly ball, right field. Tatis. And that is that. And we're back. Bottom 4. Now here is Luis Campusano. And that one almost hit him.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And he grounds one back up the middle, and that one finds its way through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there.
He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Now a chance for Jason Hayward. That one pushed foul. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. There's a ball. Nobody out. Runner at first. Runner goes again.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Pitch outside. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And safe. It's a stolen base. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. Runner from second crosses the plate, and it's 4-0.
Back-to-back base hits. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Arise. Up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at one down low. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Merrill stands in now, looks at that one inside.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. A 2-run shot, and they boost their lead. It's 7-0. So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He's already homered here in this one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
First pitch, not close. That one ripped right center field. If one hops off the wall, should be extra bases. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there.
I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are...
He's trying for third. Pitch in for a strike. No throw. Safe at third. It's a stolen base. Tatis stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Back to the mound. Might have him hung up here. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home. Man at second with one away. Here's Manny Machado.
Manny Machado.
Ripped into right center. And that should be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1. Runner at second here, one gone. Harris racing after it. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. He thought about it, but instead returns to second. It's Xander Bogaerts now. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one is inside ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down.
Ball 2.
That's outside, and that's ball 3. Bogaerts swings through that one.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And a big swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And a swing and a miss, down on strikes. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream we had in Philadelphia.
Yeah. Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time to get him, one away in the strikeout.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Riley stands in here.
0-1's
Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Flips the corner, and it's 0-2.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean, absolutely levitate some people with your breath. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep. And
That's
then
been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah.
Swings and misses. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in for San Diego, Luis Campusano. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Campusano in his 3rd season, 26 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2017. And it gets down for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
That's back-to-back singles for him. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Got it. And one away. Next for the Padres, Luis Arias. 1 for 3. There goes the runner. That one lifted to left. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. He's already homered in this game. Runner on the move. And that's down, a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. He showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Harris has a beat on it. And that is that. All set for the top of the sixth. And here's the catcher, Sean Murphy. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it. And in foul ground, he pulls it down, 1 out.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Foul ball there. And a swing and a miss there.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. First pitch misses. Two outs.
That's ball 2.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Good eye right there. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. And no chance for him to make the play. Let's just hope he's all right. So a man at first. Ronald Acuna Jr. next up for the Braves. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. In the air, center field. Merrill under it. And that'll do it. Back here in San Diego, now the left fielder, Gavin Sheets. Blew it back to work. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game.
13.
Here's Manny Machado now.
Machado. Now pitching for Atlanta. Number 34, Ian Anderson.
Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the sixth. And now 2-0.
No strike.
And another ball. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Throw on to Olsen. Machado is out. So digging in, Jake Cronenworth. Ground ball, Austin Riley. Padres go down 1-2-3. Top of inning. The left-hander on now, Yuki Matsui.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Swing and a miss, struck him out on a splitter. Marcell Ozuna getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss, strike one.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swing and a pop-up, foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Here's the pitch to Ozuna. Just missing there. Inside. And a count 1-2. That one drifts inside.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
That misses the zone, and now it's 3-2. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Misses the sweeper.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Tatis settles under it and makes the catch. And that'll do it. Back here at Petco Park, bottom of the 7th, here's Xander Bogaerts. Swing and a chopper out to short. Bogaerts retired. Luis Campusano, the next up for the Padres. And right back to the mound. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the DH, Jason Hayward.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
He swings and fouls one off. The Padres up big in this one. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Nice curveball for a strike.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
And ball 1.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand. Probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 8th. Now in for
Ben Riley. Now pushing for the Padres. Number
not even close there. And that's ball 1.
Marinaccio.
Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed
I
there.
got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Just
outside,
missed.
that's the ball.
And that one ripped to left, and that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second, and he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Fairchild now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Now Campusano has some trouble with it. Probably ruled a pass ball as the runner moves up to 3rd. Just a slow ground ball this time. Bogaerts sends it across to first. That's out number 1, and a run comes in to score. Here's Sean Murphy. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. And Matthew Ross right on it, says he held up. Check swing, and he went. And 1-1. And it's fouled away. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for Atlanta, Nick Allen. First pitch swinging.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Merrill puts it away, and that is that. And we're back. Leading off, Luis Arias.
Now pitching for Atlanta, number 46, Dylan Dodd.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
That one to first. Here's the tag, and he's out. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres.
Jackson Merrill.
Olsen. The tag, and he's out. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball down.
Foul ball. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 10-1. Sheets. Now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Two down, bases empty, but 1 run across here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. This one in the air, center field. Harris. And makes the grab. And that's all set to start the 9th in this one. Here. They turn things over to the southpaw, Adrian Morejon. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And the first offering, a fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
0-2 is the count.
Next pitch is inside. 1-2 to count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
The 0-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Braves down to their final out. And the batter now, Matt Olson. First pitch, and he just misses. Right side, and this should do it. Arias steps on the bag himself. Ball game. King with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
10-1, the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.